Welcome to Grammar Chicken. Noun numbers. Nouns have two numbers, one and more than one, also known as singular and plural. Singular nouns are very straightforward. Plural nouns are more challenging because there are many different ways to form or spell a plural noun. Here are the top 10 rules to remember with plural nouns. Rule number 1, plural with S. Most nouns are made or spelled plural by simply adding S. So, boat is boats. Tree is trees. Books boy is boys. Key keys. Plaintiff is plaintiffs. Rule number 2, plural with ES. If a noun ends with S or CH or SH or X or Z, then we need to add ES. So for example, dish that ends with SH, we add ES. Dishes. Fox becomes foxes. Bench is benches. Most nouns that end in O add the ES. For example, potato is potatoes, and hero is heroes. Exceptions to this are words like patio, where simply an S is added, or the word solo, where again just an S is added. Rule number 3, plural after F or FE. Some nouns end in F or FE, and they need to change the F to a V and then add ES. So for example, knife becomes knives. Life becomes lives. Thief becomes thieves. And leaf is leaves. Some nouns that end in F only add S. So for example, cliff simply adds the S. Or belief adds just the S. Rule number 4, plural after a consonant followed by Y. Nouns that end in Y after a consonant change the Y to an I and add s to make the plural. So for example, lady. It ends in y, and it comes after a consonant. That changes to ladies. Sky becomes skies. And enemy becomes enemies. Rule number 5, plural after us. Nouns that end in us change to I for the plural. So for example, cactus becomes cacti. Or nucleus becomes nuclei. Rule number 6, irregular plurals. Some nouns form or spell their plurals without adding s or es. Man becomes men. Child is children. Tooth is teeth. Mouse becomes mice. Rule number 7, no change plurals. Some nouns do not change spelling when making the plural. So sheep is sheep. Species is species. And trout stays trout. Rule number 8, compound noun plurals. Some compound nouns form plurals inside of the compound. So for example, son in law becomes sons-in-law. However, some compound nouns form plurals at the end. 5-year-old becomes 5-year-olds. Or mouthful becomes mouthfuls. Rule number 9, only in the plural. Some nouns never make plurals because they are already and always in the plural form. Tongs, scissors, oats, clothes, jeans. Some nouns are inherently plural, such as police and people. And rule number 10, contextual plurals. Some nouns are plural depending upon their meaning. Die. It can mean a pair of multi-sided and numbered cubes, or it can mean the termination of life. If it is the multi-sided and numbered cubes, then the plural is dice. If it is the termination of life, then the plural is dies. This word can mean either a pig or to throw seed. If it is a pig, then the plural is swine. If it is a farmer throwing seed, then it is sows.